What's going on, everyone? My name is Nicholas Merton here at DataDash, and today is October 21st of 2017. Well, folks, as you all keep up with the channel, you know that from time to time I like to share a trading tip or two here at the DataDash channel. And today I'm going to be talking about something that was highly requested in the community, and it is something that I always see for those who are newcomers to cryptocurrencies: overtrading. It is something that plagues those who just step into the cryptocurrency space and are eager to get involved without doing the time and dedication of due diligence and research into the space. Now, why is this such a big issue? Well, cryptocurrencies, as we all know, are blooming up like crazy. They've really come up out of nowhere over the past year and have become this market where a lot of people are making a ton of money, and also is just a generally interesting industry. Blockchain is going to be a big revolution, so I think because of these factors, people get very involved in it. But I think it goes a little bit deeper than that. I think there's really two factors that really have encouraged people. Is the fact that they see these double-digit gains on a variety of different coins, and not to mention you've got between, Bitcoin and the other 1,200 other cryptocurrencies that are practically in circulation. So because of this, people get very caught up in the hype. They get caught up in the tons of coins, ERC20 tokens, and hot new ICOs that are proposing to be the next big thing. And we just don't know which ones to pick. And we keep jumping from one or two coins to the next one or two coins, whatever it may be. And this is a very serious issue. It leads to a lot of people losing money that they've worked hard for. And I want to make sure that all of you out there really understand the detrimental aspects of overtrading, not to mention just how much it limits you and really makes you have to meet a certain amount of standards before you can even consider making a profit. So there's no serious structure to what I'm going to go through today. I'm just going to kind of go free flow rather than 2 or 3 points, but I will try to keep it short and simple. So we've already talked about some of the things that get people caught in the trap. But why is it a trap? Why is it something that's so bad? Isn't overtrading awesome because we can trade from one coin to the other, making double-digit gains and exponentially growing our money? Not likely. It's extremely unlikely that you are going to make any money overtrading. First off, day traders, if that's what you're doing in the sense of overtrading, you're trading in and out every day, 95% of day traders, and I would assume it's probably more even in crypto, are losing money. It's a fact. You are losing money on average. The mass majority of people are losing money in cryptocurrencies from day trading, just like they are in stocks or anything else. So you're already putting yourself in a very small percentage of people. Not to mention, there's, depending on what you are going to hold long term, it's always good practice if you're going to try to start day trading or swing trading to see what your returns would be if you just left it in one cryptocurrency or a group of cryptocurrencies for the long run rather than trying to trade, 10 different cryptocurrencies a day, and see how comparatively you would be doing if you just held long term. I can guarantee even those few people who make money day trading would not make as much as those who are long-term investing. Another point here is that really there's just a huge stress factor to it. In overtrading, you can get completely overwhelmed trying to bounce back between 6 different monitors, 1,000 different cryptocurrencies. Oh, this one's up 6%, buy. It's kind of like the Jim Cramer mindset. And I hate that about cryptocurrency as well as people in traditional stock markets. People see the hype, they chase it, they see the headlines, they buy it. I mean, that's not how you should do things. You should be 5 steps ahead of the market, picking good players, buying things on dips, not buying things into hype. But the biggest thing I haven't even talked about yet with overtrading, and I know a lot of you out there who know what I'm talking about because you've lived through it, know that this is the biggest issue. Fees. It is the scariest part of overtrading, and it is something that you will silently see rip apart your portfolio. Not to mention, it depends whether or not, even if you make a gain or a loss, it doesn't really matter. And the majority of the time, you will slowly start to see your account deteriorate. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, let's say, for example, let's go over here to Bittrex. We're hopping from one altcoin. Let's say, for example, we made a trade on Ethereum, and we're up 1.5%. Well, we're day traders, so to us, that's a nice little return. And we're like, all right, you know what? Let's hop over to the next coin. Now, a lot of people would think that that's just a transaction to Bitcoin and then we call it a day. No, in a day trader's mindset, and the people who are overtrading, you're going to hop to the next great altcoin. You want to beat out Bitcoin comparatively. So what happens in this case is if not only did you have to pay 0.25% of your overall trade in Bitcoin originally when you bought Ethereum, but along with that, you have to pay another 0.25% when you want to sell it. And you're going to have to pay another 0.25% to go out into another altcoin. So what you're basically doing from selling your Ethereum there, where you could have just held it, you're already putting yourself at a 0.5% loss of your gains. So that means that you're going to go out and have to buy something, make 0.5%, and then finally break even. Now, that's not a crazy number, but when you start doing it excessively, it starts to eat your portfolio. It starts to eat on your potentials of more long-term profits. And more than anything, it's going to rot your mind. There's a reason I call it a plague, because the hype eats over people and it eats up their gains, and along with that, it really just hurts your mind because you're trying to keep up with all this data and all this information and all the hype, and really at the end of the day, it's not helping you pay off. So I want to leave it in a quick summary. You can overtrade to every extent, and you can play the gambler's game and throw money everywhere and have a ball. But at the end of the day, you're most likely going to lose money. And I'm here to help you all know that that is not the way to go if you want to make money. I want to help you all be profitable. I want to help you trade and invest better. And I'm not saying that you can't day trade. I'm not saying you can't go out and swing trade. I know many of you out there do it, and you're most likely successful at it if you watch my channel, of course. No, I'm just kidding. But I know a lot of you out there do it successfully, and sometimes you beat out what you do long term. But the thing is, in the mass majority of those cases, you're not overtrading. You're only trading when you've done the facts, the research, you've sat back, you found that it's at a good dip, you found that this is a good player, you know why it's fundamentally undervalued, and you've been able to apply real solid technical analysis, charting out things that make it a clear trade to do. All right, so this has been definitely more of a philosophical trading tip, but I hope you all enjoyed the episode and really take it to heart. Anytime you're thinking about jumping into something, jump back to this video, okay? And always ask yourself these 3 questions. Have I done the technical analysis on it? Do I fundamentally believe it's worth this and it can be worth more? And then also, am I over trading? Ask yourself that. Have I been doing too many trades today? Those 3 principles, if anything, are what you can take away from this video. And if you have made sure that you certify all 3 of those, by all means, do as you feel is fit. Remember, at the end of the day, you're going to be the only individual critiquing your trades and critiquing your actions inside the market. Anyways, everyone, that's it for the video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you've got a trading tip you want to see covered, go to our Reddit page and leave it inside the trading tips questionnaire. I definitely take your feedback from the community, guys. I love hearing from you. But until then, everyone, I will see you all in the next video. Stay tuned.